Last summer, Ilya Ram was appointed music director of the Chattanooga Symphony and Opera, only the fourth person to fill that role since the CSO's founding in 1933. Though born here in this country, Ilya has spent much of his musical career abroad, leading prestigious orchestras in Germany, Israel, and beyond. A prize-winning conductor, Ilya has set himself apart on the international stage with his expressive performances and inclusive approach to classical music. Now, he's helping to usher in an energetic new era for a beloved community institution right here in our own backyard. Ilya is the next guest on the A-List with Alison Lebovitz, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on our public media partner, WTCI PBS.
Your pursuit of accessibility when it comes to music, it extends so far beyond the stage, because you really have been a champion through everything you've done in really bringing in as many diverse voices and artistry into your conducting and onto that stage as you can. Why is that important? Why has that become really, I think, a sacred part of what you do as a conductor?
So the short answer is, it's just important. I don't think one needs to really elaborate. It is just important. I think that there are a lot of reasons, at least for me. One of my joys as a conductor is to find music I like that I don't know. I have gotten through most of the classical repertoire to a certain point. I might have not conducted all of it, but I've heard most of it repeatedly. It's great, but it repeats itself at a certain point. And I can always do more Mahler, I can always do more Brahms, I can always do more Beethoven, but I think Amy Beach's Gaelic Symphony is probably one of the most exciting pieces of music in the 20th century. And it is a Schlager. It has everything somebody wants from a symphonic piece of work. It's phenomenal, and it's not being played. And you know, we're talking to a certain extent about diversifying what we're playing. So if I can program more music and sort of create that, as well with me being very active in creating an image of accessibility through wearing different shoes, through going to community, through talking to people in cafes, bars, whatever. I love talking, as you can see. But I think it's important. I think it's important to have conversations. I think it's important to be engaging. I think it's important to make sure that the audience feels engaged. We need them. Like, I think everybody needs music, but we need people to hear music. It's not, I don't think it's created in vacuum. I don't think it should be created in vacuum. I love playing for myself. I love studying music. I love listening. I think every musician is happy with themselves, but we're there because we believe in sharing that experience. So what is that experience that we're actually sharing when you get down to the core of it? And then if you try and find that core, then everything else is superfluous, and you can sort of play around with that.
Catch Ilya Ram on the A-List with Alison Lebovitz, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on WTCI PBS and online anytime at the PBS app.